Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Typical old dude here. It is a beautiful Saturday morning out here on the homestead. I'm just hanging out with a couple of my homies here, and I've got a few projects I'm going to be working on. And the first thing I'm going to do today is work on this chicken tractor. Man, it has seen its better days. It looks rough. The cat sleeps on top, and the tarp just needs changing. And I've also got a solar-powered electric fence charger out in the barn that's not being put to use, so I'm going to rig it up and run a couple of wires around the bottom of this thing to keep the predators out and to keep the goats from messing with it, and also hopefully keep the cat off the top because he's really tearing these tarps up. So come on along and let's get started and see what we can do and see if this thing works. Right here is where the goats have been hooking their horns and tearing the chicken wire up. They just really wreak havoc on this chicken tractor. And they've also torn it up here and also here, so anything can get in there and get the little chickens. This is another thing that I like to use on my chicken coop is these solar powered night lights, motion detectors. And as you can see, the goats have torn it up as well. They've broke the wire with their horns, so I'm going to re-rig it. Probably put another one on here because I think that the skunks don't like light at all, and when these lights come on, it chases them off. And if they get that and a shot from the electric fence, I think we'll be good. The first thing to do is tear off the old tarp and toss it in the garbage. Here are the things I used for the project. This is my old solar fence charger that I had sitting out in the barn. I thought it had gone bad, so I rushed out and bought a new one. And then when I was installing the new one, I found out it was just grounded down the line. I want to keep this project as cheap as possible. I've got a bunch of old plastic fence posts here that I might be able to salvage and use them. I also have some of these wood post insulators that were used on a previous electric fence. I can use those too. There's some electric fence wire. After removing the old tarp, I nailed these plastic insulators around the outer perimeter of the coop to keep the wire from grounding on the sides. Next, I cut this plastic fence post to have some support for the gate latch. I nailed the insulators on the outside of the chicken tractor so the wiring would not come into contact with anything and ground out. Okay, so I got it all set up. Only problem is I'm not sure it's working or not. The light is flashing, but I don't know if it's going all through the wires or not. So I don't have a meter. I don't have any way to test it. So I guess I'm going to have to stick my finger to it. And I really don't like that because I don't like getting shocked. But, you know, I was pretty quick back in the day. They called me Lightning Bolt because I was so fast. But in my older age, I've slowed down a little bit. So I'm just going to have to turn this hat around backwards so I can jump out of the way of that electric shock really quick. So let's hook her up and see what happens. Okay, let's get it done. This shouldn't hurt too much. Stop that. Well, this electric fence charger seemed to work pretty well on both me, the horse, and the goat. Well, we got this project completed. There's the solar fence charger. It's all mounted and it's portable. All you gotta do is pick the chicken tractor up with this rope right here on the ground and just pull it backwards and you can move the whole thing. I've got the hot wire running down here that connects to the top wire as well as this bottom wire right here. They circle the perimeter of the chicken tractor and they keep everything out. And then I've got the ground wire that runs down here to this grounding rod. So all you gotta do is pull this up and move your chicken tractor. And it's easy enough. And I got these two handles here that you just pull and it releases the tension and you can have access to your chicken tractor through that gate right there. Hey, if you like that video, how about subscribing to my channel? That was a lot of fun. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna have any problems with any predators getting in this chicken tractor anytime soon. So anyway, thanks again for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe, and have a blessed week, and we'll see you on the next one.